He's in the UK right now.
Yeah.
Offering some free last-minute advice, these volunteers are helping EU citizens to hold on to the right to be in the UK. Brexit means something that was automatic now has to be applied for. For many vulnerable people, such as the elderly and the homeless, it's proved a huge challenge.
We assist clients that struggle immensely with the application process, with understanding English most importantly, with lack of evidence that they don't have for their children or other family members, or with lack of any evidence whatsoever.
From Thursday, EU citizens will be in the UK illegally if they haven't applied for either settled status for those in the country for 5 years as of last December, or what's called pre-settled status. More than 5 million people have already done so, but with a backlog of 400,000 cases and an unknown number who aren't already in the system, the government's accepted it will need to be flexible. A week before the deadline, the UK Home Office said it would be issuing anyone who hadn't applied with a 28-day notice. It confirmed that after that period, quote, they may be liable for enforcement action and will not be eligible for work, benefits or services.
If you're an EU citizen living in the UK,
in its official guidance, the Home Office says it'll be lenient with anyone who has a good reason for applying late, and nobody who's waiting for a decision will lose their rights. But campaigners fear a repeat of the Windrush scandal, named after the ship bringing British citizens from the Caribbean colonies to work in the UK after World War II. Under a new hostile environment in the 2010s, thousands of people who'd lived in the country for decades were told to prove it. In many cases, the Home Office had destroyed crucial paperwork. Some Windrush victims were deported. Others had their lives in the UK ruined.
Even though they have been given the opportunity later on to sort out their status, people were denied cancer treatment, or if they were given it, arrived home to find a massive bill, or were not able to find accommodation, were not able to get a job.
And experts are warning there could be real problems in the future for people who, for whatever reason, slip through the net.
If you have people, for example, who simply didn't realise until they tried to get a job 10 years later that they didn't have status, it can be very challenging to go back a long time and try and dig up evidence that you were here many years ago. And that was what created such a challenge for the Windrush generation.
The UK government says it's working to make sure employers and landlords don't discriminate against people who have applied for settled status but haven't got a decision. But for tens of thousands of EU citizens, what happens next is far from clear. Nadim, Al Jazeera, London.